Hi everyone, I'm Emily Navarro, and I worked with Brianna I for the Inquiry Learning lesson plan. So for our lesson plan, we decided to do like an earthquake simulator type of like will the building hold up in an earthquake. So first we decided to engage students by having them do like a pair share of their prior knowledge, and just the topic is any knowledge about earthquakes. So they would share that with a partner, and then we would kind of discuss as a class why buildings fall during earthquakes, what an earthquake is, tectonic plates, the Richter scale, all that good stuff. Then we would get into the activity. So for the activity, all you need is I did like a Pyrex container of Jello, really any like glass pan or a pan would work. And this would have to be pre-done because Jello takes like 4 hours to settle, so would not be good for a class, for like a science experiment to take 4 hours. So this would have to be pre-done for each group. And then you need some toothpicks and mini marshmallows. So for the explore part, the activity is students have to build a structure out of toothpicks that will withstand an earthquake. And the earthquake is just shaking the Pyrex container to like simulate an earthquake. So students have to kind of explore with the marshmallows and toothpicks what works, what doesn't work. So for that part, I will show you. So for example, if a student were to think like this would work, you know, it kind of stands up, but then the earthquake comes and it falls over. So that their building would not hold for an earthquake. So then they would have to try, you know, something different, maybe more toothpicks, maybe more marshmallows. And we decided this would be appropriate for a 4th grade class. But I feel like 5th grade or maybe even 3rd grade could work depending on your students. So maybe they try, you know, more marshmallows, more toothpicks to kind of see what will work. So I'm just gonna try that. So here, I'm gonna try this building, and it fell again. So then they can try it again. The beauty of this is they can just keep trying different things, and even if one works, maybe you as a teacher could go around and say, oh, can you build something higher that will hold against an earthquake, or something like that. So really they can just keep exploring what works, what doesn't work. And for the explain portion of inquiry learning, they're basically explaining what worked, what didn't work, and then for elaborate why it didn't work. It kind of like deepens their knowledge about the structures of buildings and how earthquakes work, how earthquakes damage buildings. So as you can see, I am still experimenting. All right, I'm going to try this now. No, it fell again. So, try it again. Get a few more toothpicks. And for this, in our lesson plan, we would put the students in groups of probably, I feel like 4 would work, 3 or 4. Anything below that or above that, I feel like just really wouldn't work. Either too many or too little, like collaboration within the group. So try more toothpicks this time. And it worked. So then the teacher could ask questions like, why did it work this time but not last time? And students, we said our lesson plan would be asked to like write down in their notebooks what worked, what didn't work, and kind of why. And then, so let's say a group did this, you know, it took them 3 tries, like it took me, and they finally got one that worked. So this, I would say, is like a 1-story building. You could say, can you build a 2-story building or a bigger building that will